Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host Bardic Knowledge, and we are continuing Chrono Trigger in the Hekran Cave, which I actually thought had a different name. And my throat's starting to get a little sore, so I probably should have grabbed a glass of water or a bottle of water, whatever, before I continued on. I'll be sure and do that after this bit of recording. Oh, unavoidable fight against a gin bottle. I think that's what that's called. But, yeah, gin bottle, I got it right. It says enemies, but it's a single target spell, so we'll just do one on it. Just hit each one individually. Because if I can't get rid of all of them at once, which I won't be able to do until I earn level 2 of each spell, excuse me, then not much point in doing dual techs at this time. There's no music in this level. They probably could have put in, like, Singing Mountain or the sewer theme. Whatever that one was named. I forget. I'd have to look it up. Huh. You know, we've got these Weevils to fight. Or Tempurites. Curious name. I remember that there is one of these that are just called, like, Weevils or something like that. And I never knew that a Weevil was an actual type of insect growing up. I thought it was purely a thing made up for this game. A lot of tech points. Now this feels right, like the right direction. Yeah, I think... I'm not entirely sure. We'll just explore the entire place. Destroy everything in our path. Now, one of the games that I happen to have on my Switch is I Am Setsuna, which has a very similar combat mechanic, or combat system, to Chrono Trigger's. And it's actually not too bad of a game. The biggest issue I had with it was that instead of tech points to learn your magic stuff, you had to turn in random drops from various monsters. So it was one of those games that you had to do grinding in order to advance at all. This is the right direction. Let's see if they respawn. They do not. Okay. Good to know. Ah, some Roly Polies. And yes, I did just know that off the top of my head. Because the green ones are Rollies, the brown ones are Polies, the purple ones are Roly Polies. And then it's another one later that has an unrelated name altogether. I think there's one more type of this. I wonder if I'll be able to beat Hekran by the time this video is over. Only one way to find out. Oh. Bats. Now these guys I don't think I need to use magic on. Overly long animation sequence. Oh, I guess I do. I guess I should have picked a closer target for Marls Ice. I think this was actually where I first used Antipope when I first played this. Because I remember using Antipope on a bat. Or was that when I was testing out Antipope 2? Forget. I also remember at some point looking up what Antipope meant. Well, like I said, Antipope. I looked up Antipope in the dictionary because I wanted to know how it was pronounced, and I don't think I actually looked at the definition at the time. But you know what? I've got a computer right here. I can look it up, no problem. Antipope. The direct opposite of something else. Well, that's pretty straightforward. No wonder it's the name for a spell that uses fire and ice. I better heal up because I know that there's another fight coming. And it's more Roly Polies. Really wish I had an AoE magic spell at the moment. Like Antipope 2, which I won't be getting for a while because I would need to grind for it. I gotta wonder. Oh, it does! It does have a small area of effect. I must have used it on the bats before. Booyaka. Alright. Don't need to keep popping into the menu. I don't think I've ever actually seen that attack hit. Ever. I believe after we're done with these guys, it's a walk along the river to the save point / boss room. And oh yeah, I'm making pretty good time if that's the case. That's why I kept going into the menu. I kept forgetting I wanted to check. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I might want to do some grinding earlier than I thought. Oh. I have to remember that's there once I get the pendant supercharged. I'm not going to fight the gin bottle simply because I don't feel like it. It'd be an easy victory as we've seen from everything I've done so far. So I'm just not going to bother. Oh, I didn't lose any revives that I used against Specchio. Neat. Yeah. I actually don't know if you can hear Erebus when he meows. Not sure if he's loud enough to be picked up by the microphone. Time to fight the boss of the cave. Death to the Mystic's enemies. I think there's no reason to not hit him with Antipope. But just to be sure, we'll experiment a bit. So that did almost 300 damage. Then Marl alone. Yeah. About a half. And Luca. Also about half. So yeah, not much difference in... Oh, please don't knock out Marl. Curses. I know that pose. That gives us time to heal. Probably should have given Marl a tonic. Oh well. Despite playing Fire Emblem games, I've never claimed to be a great tactician. Stop hitting Marl with your spells! It's just annoying at this point. Thank you. Yes, when he takes that pose, that's his counterattack pose. So if you hit him like that, then he hits you back even harder. In fact, now that I think of it, he might have been in that pose when he hit everyone with that wave of water. Yes, indeed. One of two enemies to use that attack. The other one being Slash. There we go. Time to heal. Oh, brief counterattack break. Good lord, Chrono is... Oh, come on! Okay. I guess... Nothing? Huh, nothing. I am okay with that. And Chrono's down. Oh no, not quite. Sweet heart of darkness, but that was close. I don't care how much overkill that was. Now we wait. And I might cut this close, depending on how long he holds his counterattack. And oh, you were at full. I think. Brief counterattack break. Everyone fire. That slight delay was like, did I win? Yay, I won.
If only the great Magus, who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago, had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. Yeah!
Yep, definitely gonna need a drink after this recording. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, can we change history? Actually, no. We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Because Magus is defeated either way. By himself. I actually did a PowerPoint animation back in middle school of what happened with Magus when... in the timeline where the heroes didn't appear. Okay, so pop into Chrono's house for a quick heal, because I think we can use the bed to... Yes, to heal up for free. And that bit of music there, the reason why I just took a glance is, that's the ringtone that I made on my phone to remind me to feed the cat. And I was just wondering if he happened to hear it and ran to his food bowl. But anyway, that's it for this episode. So, I'm gonna go get that drink, and I should get back to recording after this. So, till the next, live well.